Oh, here we go. Happy Halloween, 9 o'clock on the dot on this 31st day of October. Time to get spooky and in here and looking forward to it. Am I on a little bit of a delay, it looks like? Huh. Interesting. I hope you guys are going to stay around here with me. And we got a great show for you guys lined up. We have the Halloween special. To all of you guys that are tuning in tonight, RiverBender.com will be bringing you exclusive coverage of the 105th annual Alton Halloween Parade. It's going to be a really good time. I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, I think it's just going to be really fun. And Joe Barrett will be joining me, so you guys can start tuning in around 7 o'clock. And we'll bring you coverage. We'll start talking a little bit, just kind of welcome you guys in until the parades get here. And then after that, hey, it's smooth sailing, and you and I are in good shape. And the parade's going to be exciting. So you can actually watch the parade, you know, right there in living color. If you guys don't want to get out of your house tonight, a little bit too chilly for you, that's okay, because you can watch it right there on RiverBender.com, have some commentary, almost like the Thanksgiving Day parade. We're getting there. And I'm really excited for it. I think it's a great way for us to kind of celebrate something that, you know, it's really a tradition for everybody, right? It's just kind of like the fireworks where, you know, everyone seems to be, you know, that seems to have their own like little tradition, whether it's, you know, going somewhere to eat beforehand, whether or not it's you know, doing anything. And like for me, it was so cool because last night I was told that there was a couple of neighborhoods still doing trick-or-treating, which how great is that? You know, I mean, if you think about it, I kind of been complaining about it the last couple of weeks about, you know, just not seeing a lot of trick-or-treating going on anymore because of the trunk-or-treats. And I get the safety of, you know, with everything going on in the world, and it gets kind of a little dicey every once in a while. But it was nice to see and hear about some neighborhoods that really put on great trick-or-treating opportunities for so many kids, and really just a cool thing. So we got a great show for you today. We're going to talk Alton Symphony Orchestra right at about 9:15, and then after that we're going to be talking with Alton Motorboat Club. They have their turkey shoot coming up, and I want to hear all about it in the Motorboat Club. It has a great story. There's a whole lot of history with that, and I think that's what's really cool, you know, because every time we get a chance to learn together and kind of have some fun by learning too is a really great thing, and to talk about a neat opportunity where it's open to the public. One of the few times a year it is, and definitely want all of us to go down there and make sure we stop by and show our support. Hey, make sure you guys test out your new Alexa features for Riverbender. All you have to do is tell Alexa to play, like just say, hey, Alexa, play the bridge on the radio. Alexa, play the Eagle on the radio, and just voila, right then and there, it's all good to go. And you can listen to your favorite past shows of mine. If you say, hey Alexa, play Our Daily Show on the radio, guess what? It'll play Our Daily Show on the radio. It's a really great way. It's an innovative way, really, for you to get your daily dose of local, the only way that RiverBender.com does, and that's the best in the area as far as I'm concerned. Or you can just download the Riverbender app. I mean, it's right there on your Roku TV. It's going to be on your app store for all you iPhone users. It's going to be on the Google Play Store for all you Android users. And it's really just a great thing. Like I said, you get your daily dose of content, whether it's my videos, whether it's the church services you watch on Riverbender, the plays of the game. It's all right then and there. And then plus you get your news articles right there, plus Riverbender Radio, all in one app. And the classifieds and everything else that Riverbender has to offer. So make sure you do that. And also make sure you sign up for the newsletter. You can do that by just going down and clicking it on the RiverBender.com website. You can click sign up today. The daily Around the Riverbend email is the thing that I really use to kickstart my day. Every day, just so I know what I'm talking about when I go in here, because how many times you know, whenever you wake up and you go, you know, I'm really not following much today. That's how I used to be until I started getting the Riverbender email list, and it's really been beneficial to me. It's really helped me out a lot. And I know a lot of you guys have already downloaded. I think that the last time I looked, there was like tens of thousands of people that have downloaded this already. So make sure you join the latest craze and download the app today. I'm going to make sure we hit on this one to all of you people out there that want to win some money. You can do so. Powerball fever is sweeping Illinois as the jackpots climb, and a mind-blowing $1 billion for Monday night's drawing. That's tonight to celebrate the historic jackpot. Illinois Lottery is hosting a Halloween ticket grab challenge, hoping to turn the spookiest days of the year into the luckiest for some players. This Halloween, Illinois Lottery is giving players a chance to scoop up over 1,000 free Powerball tickets at one of the top winningest Powerball stores in Illinois. Players can show off their Halloween spirit and join in on the fun at Lucky Mart, located, well, we can't go to that one, that's in Chicago. And Lucky Mart sold the winning Powerball tickets in Illinois so far this year. For the Halloween ticket grab, the Illinois Lottery set up a money machine full of Powerball tickets ready to scoop up and be excited by excited players. Once inside the money machine, players had a few seconds to grab as many Powerball tickets as they could to participate. Illinois Lottery encourages players to show up wearing their best Halloween costumes too. If you can't make it to the Halloween ticket grab challenge, Illinois Lottery players can still try their luck at one of the top 10 winningest stores in Illinois at one of the over 7,000 in the state. And well, I hate to tell you guys this, but there ain't none close to us. I don't know what we did wrong, but that's okay. It is 9:07. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Shane Williams, Alton Symphony Orchestra, that conversation happens right after this in the heart of the Riverbend. Hey Shane, how you doing today? Good to see you. I gotta go check on some tech issues real quick. I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
So sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganass Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganass Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Riverbender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com. Judge Ryan Jumper was recommended and highly rated in the most recent poll conducted by the Illinois State Bar Association. Ryan Jumper is a supporter of law enforcement and an advocate for the Constitution. Join me in voting for Judge Ryan Jumper on Tuesday, November 8th on the back of the ballot.
When it comes to the C-Force line of ATVs, there truly is a seat for every behind. Whether you want to get started with the easy-to-ride C-Force 400 or ride with the big boys on the C-Force 800 XC, you'll find the right machine for you and your wallet.
Soil and on foreign soil, people who are special in our lives. And last year was our first time of working in collaboration with Brent Snyder over at Calvary Baptist Church.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we had 3 local choirs come in from the high school, and then some other groups that sing, and we had a wonderful time and had a packed house. And that night there is no ticket charge at all, and so we are quite excited because all of the money goes to the VFW Post 1308.
Oh, okay, awesome. Now, that one's right over here. We have Chad and Angie on all the time from them. Right there on Albee Street, right?
Yes,
cool.
Yes. And it's Post 1308, and the post commander is Mr. Wayne Abel. Mm-hmm. And last year we were able to present them. The audience was very giving in their hearts, and in that one concert, the collections were $2,000.
Oh wow!
And we were able to present Wayne Abel and the Post a large check that we did
that's cool.
on our Christmas concert and stuff.
And that's really neat. And how many, like I asked you a couple of days ago or a week or two ago, how many concerts do you guys normally put on a year? Is there a set schedule that you guys have going in?
Yes, we typically do our subscription series, which is four main concerts, and then we have added into the Veterans Day celebration, where we want to make sure we're giving back to the community. And then we also do our children's concert, and this year we're going to be doing them in March. And this is an opportunity for students that come in from the school districts, and as far as Jerseyville and Alton and different areas, and they're able to see a live performance of these instruments. And so we want to support the growth of music.
Right, and honestly, I mean, music really is such a crucial part of everyone's life, and you see the studies of somebody that maybe has some type of progressionary illness like an Alzheimer's, and the music's actually helping them remember things, and just to see the kids kind of coming together and create something neat, and especially with the youth symphony is what I'm referring to there, and it's really a cool thing to see. And how many times do you think that you've seen, some people that you thought you'd never get in the same room kind of come together because of a concert or because of a group or because of anything music related, right?
Yes, exactly. And what's neat, you mentioned the Alton Youth Symphony. Members of the Alton Symphony Orchestra, a number of them, you would be surprised how many of them were involved in the beginning of the Alton Youth Symphony.
Really?
And they have, through the years, moved into the big orchestra, and they still play. It's very, very exciting, very influential, not only in their own lives, but in the lives of the community.
Absolutely. And I got to ask you, I mean, what's the most rewarding part for you about being a part of this group? You've definitely had some experience, and you have some great experience, a great track record with it. What's been kind of the couple of moments, or I bet there's a book of them, where you're just, realizing that, yeah, I made the right call to be in this group?
Oh, absolutely. I'll just tell you, years ago I used to play as an extra. I was brought in at times to play percussion with the Alton Symphony, and I've just always had it in my heart, a special place for Alton. And it's just always been there. You just have that. And so I was their pops conductor for a while, and now that I've become their music director conductor, this special moment. There's two things. Number one, it's about the people. Mm-hmm. It's about the people in the orchestra, and number two, our vision is to make the music come alive for all. It's not just playing the notes on the page, but we've got to start with the players. We've got to work them, because what they're sending is out to the audience. And a lot of times, the composers, they're passed away, and so how would you like somebody to, you've written this piece, you're deceased now, but you're leaving it up to other people to present what you wanted to say.
Right, and interpret it. I mean, that's really such an interesting point, because you're right. I mean, this isn't something that has the chance of, ever getting burnt up in a museum fire or anything. I mean, not being funny, but you never know.
Yes.
With music, you're right. This can be passed on for multiples of generations, and kind of finding a new way to, like we do today with certain songs that, have been, passed down from, ancient Roman times and ancient civilizations that are still being played in some capacity, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And another thing I saw, Shane, and I don't want to take too much away from the concert we're talking about here, but I also saw that, are you guys still looking for some ASL board members too? Was looking through your website the other day and wanted to ask you about that.
Well, absolutely, yes. We still are. We're looking for people who are interested in getting on with a gem of Alton. Mm-hmm. We're in our 78th year. So it's been around.
You're right.
And,
right.
And people through the years have come in, and we're looking to even expand that more. Mm-hmm. I know that what's interesting is that this year in the Alton Symphony, we have experienced over 25% growth in the orchestra.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And so I think part of this is, I think part of it was an influence of COVID. Mm-hmm. Everybody went home. But at the same time with that, we didn't want to just go away, and so what we did is we took the past 2.5 years of concerts, and we remixed the DVDs down to a 1-hour concert, and we made commercials to go in it, and then we sent it. We had it available on YouTube.
That's so. How hard? Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I mean, to me, that just shows how innovative you have to be in certain times, because how can you prepare for something like this, right? I mean, I could only imagine your thought process.
Yes, and so that way people were still seeing us. They were seeing us in the enjoyment of their own home. And so some of the commercials were, it's now time for that station break, so go get your popcorn, heat up your coffee, whatever. And so we kept in touch, and we started to send these out to the nursing homes, so that those people who couldn't get out, that they could at least be shown on, they could hook into the YouTube and they could have some entertainment.
Right.
And so we're greatly excited about that. And this concert, we're featuring the Gibson Girls.
That'll be great.
Yes, and we're so excited about that. Brent Snyder told me about them, and you can look on the internet. And they've been singing for years. They've been part of many Veterans Day programs, and just have a heart of gold and a great sound. Reminds me of the Andrews Sisters, but that may be before your time. So.
Yeah, I don't know about them, but I do know the Gibson Girls are going to bring some great music over with you guys. And once again, what's the date of the concert?
It is next Monday, November 7th at 7:30 p.m. This is like a 45-minute concert. It does not cost anything for anyone to attend.
Wow.
We want everything so we want to present you with great music. And if you can, we'd love for you to donate to the veterans. And so we will have Brent Snyder's leading a team of people who will be collecting the money at the door as you leave, and we just want to give in to other people who have given in to us.
Well, that's fantastic, and that's what it's all about. And to see a great, like you guys, I keep telling you guys' praises, because you guys are a not-for-profit, but you're also making sure that you're doing your part and really keeping that community atmosphere together and supporting so many things. And I think that's why so many people, go to these too. The music's always going to be good, but it's the community and the atmosphere you're kind of building with it that I think is really drawing people to it also. And another thing that you guys do that I was wanting to ask you about is your St. Nicholas Scholarship, if that was still going on. I forgot to ask you about that last time, and this is something that's kind of neat.
Yes, it is. We think it's important. And so this scholarship was actually started by St. Nicholas because we would bring in St. Nicholas for our concerts, and we would give him money for that, and he actually said, "I don't want the money. Let's put it in a scholarship." And so this money, people can actually, they can give to the orchestra, they can give to the scholarship fund, they can give to different areas, but this provides lessons for people who may not be able to afford lessons, but we're investing in lives.
Right, and that's the thing. And another thing too is you have to be accessible. And the reason I'm being able to find all this stuff, guys, is because the Alton Symphony Orchestra has a great website, altonsymphonyorchestra.org, where you guys can find all of this information. And it's really a great way for you to kind of showcase who you guys are a little bit more, and really get everything covered. And that's what's good, because when you have an organization that's been around, you said 78 years?
Yes.
There's going to be some things that are forgotten about eventually or fall through the cracks, but that's why it's great that you guys have such a great structure, and you're able to really do not only great things for the community, but great things for yourself by having great accessible websites. And now for tickets, can they still buy tickets on your website for upcoming shows?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You can buy individual tickets for concerts, or we've now, you've got season tickets as well. And when you buy a ticket for a concert, it's only $10. Now, it's not your $18, it's not your $25, it's your $10.
Wow.
And we have been told many times, oh, you all should charge more. But that's not what we're about. We depend on just donations from people, but we want to be accessible to everyone in Alton.
That's perfect. And by the way, I should have started this time by saying, because last time we asked you about the concerts, and we're talking of the one coming up November 7th at 7:30 p.m., correct?
Correct.
At Hathaway Hall?
Yes, on Lewis and Clark Community College.
Beautiful venue. And but I didn't get to ask you, we were talking about how great the orchestra is, but the leader of the orchestra, the maestro, has a little bit of a decent background I was seeing myself. Talk to us about your career and all of this. I think it's about time. I was going through last night, and I'm like, what hasn't Shane done? You've had a pretty great career in this.
Well, I've been very blessed and being gifted with music, and but it's and I appreciate and honored by the position that I hold with them.
Right.
I really am, and I just want to bring those experiences that I've had. I want to bring them into what I do, so that I can share everything and just try to make it the best they can. With the Alton Symphony, there is a board. Our board president is Jessica Pottig, and She is president. Vice president is Sydney Reynolds, and we have all the members of the board. And Melissa Bach is our treasurer. Casey Hansen is our secretary, and it's just a wonderful group of people. And then we have our other board members, and so it's. I appreciate the things you said, but everybody is unique in what they bring.
Right.
And like I said, where I am in my life right now, I want the music to come alive for all. I want, I share with the orchestra that, you know, when you look out in the audience and you see that foot tapping, it's happening.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And one of the things that we do at the concert, and we've done it since every concert that I've conducted, is we open up with the national anthem.
Right.
And this is a national anthem crowd. If you love to sing, come sing the national anthem, because at times they're louder than the orchestra.
Really? Well, you were telling me that last time, and I want to go just for that. That sounds like a really, really cool thing.
Yeah, we're going to have I know we probably got to wrap up here, but we're going to have a time where we honor all the different branches of the military. The piece is called Armed Forces Salute. And this is a time for us to acknowledge the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and the Air Force. And then also, we take a piece and we dedicate it to the people that were back home, to the wives, the girlfriends, the children. Because even though these men and women were out there were people back here supporting them. And sometimes we feel that gets lost, and we want to honor them.
Well, and hell, you ask any military family, and they always say sometimes that hardest job is the one that's, you know, waiting home and supporting the family and all that. And it's great that you guys are saluting them. I have one last question for you before we wrap up here.
Yeah.
Is this your 7 or 8 for you now?
I thought it was my 7th. It may be my 8th.
Oh, it's probably your 7th. I didn't know if we were right at the beginning when your kind of tenure started, if it was late in the year, or early in the year. But from year 1 to year 7, what's been the biggest joy, biggest achievement that you've had with Alton Symphony Orchestra? And tell us about it.
The biggest joy is is making music and making music with the members of the orchestra, and then being able to share that and touch people's lives. With the orchestra, they love to play, and they're just like you and me.
Right.
They have other jobs. They do other things. They're not all just music teachers. We do have some music teachers, but they want to further not only their playing, but their development as well.
Right.
And so in my heart, it's number one, it's about the people.
Absolutely.
And that's the joy, and we love when the audience stands and applause. It's because that tells us they're enjoying it.
Absolutely, and that's what's really. I mean, you can tell. I can tell that you guys every time, and anyone that's gone to one of your concerts can tell this too. That whenever you guys are there, you're just enjoying not just the music, but every part of the performance. And once again, tell us about the performance coming up on the 7th, and how can we get out there, support our great symphony orchestra, and we can support the armed forces all at one go around.
Okay, so this is Monday, November 7th, Lewis and Clark Community College, in their beautiful concert hall. It's called Hathaway Hall, and the concert will start at 7:30. It will be about 45 minutes long, and guarantee that you're going to hear wonderful, beautiful music. You're going to hear not only from the Alton Symphony, but also in collaboration with the Gibson Girls.
That'll be great.
And we're going to have the presentation, we'll have a color guard do the presentation of the colors, and we will hear a short reflection from Post Commander Mr. Wayne Abel.
Absolutely.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is all for you. This is to honor the veterans. This is to bring music to the people of Alton. We would love to have a full hall, and there is no ticket charge. Come and enjoy, and if you can, donate. Donate to help another group of people who have actually helped us all.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I hope everyone kind of shows up to that. I'm going to try to snag a seat and
Absolutely.
do my part too. Really appreciate you coming on. And sorry for, we have a new computer now. And man, I don't know, Shane. I don't know if you got like a, I don't know, dial up or something on you, but I don't know. It might be working better than our lag right now. But I really appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. And anytime you guys have anything going on for the symphony, we'd love to have you and definitely love to show our support.
Well, thank you so much, CJ.
No problem. 9:31 on this spooky October 31st fall morning. We'll be back on Halloween Day right after these commercials in the heart of the Riverbend.
As Madison County Clerk and Recorder, Debbie Ming Mendoza has maintained a proven record of integrity,
Well, thank you so
accountability,
much.
and independence. Debbie has worked to ensure everyone is treated equally and fairly regardless of their political affiliation. After the 2020 election, Debbie assumed administrative oversight of the Recorder's Office, most recently enacting a property fraud alert program to protect property owners. Debbie removed 80% of the Recorder's Office budget from the County General Fund. This decision saved taxpayers crucial dollars and maintained a balanced budget. That's why I am voting for Debbie Ming Mendoza on November 8th.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com. Judge Ryan Jumper was recommended and highly rated in the most recent poll conducted by the Illinois State Bar Association. Ryan Jumper is a supporter of law enforcement and an advocate for the Constitution. Join me in voting for Judge Ryan Jumper on Tuesday, November 8th on the back of the ballot.
When it comes to the C-Force line of ATVs, there truly is a seat for every behind. Whether you want to get started with the easy-to-ride C-Force 400 or ride with the big boys on the C-Force 800 XC, you'll find the right machine for you and your wallet.
Alrighty. Are we back? I don't know what's going on here. I think what we'll do here, let's do this. We'll restart the stream and we'll get this Halloween show going the right way. It's 9:36 here on this 31st day of October. Apologies to all of you that are watching today. I hope you guys are having a happy Halloween. We'll be back after a quick break, and we're going to reset the stream, and we'll get back.